This month I explored the Dominguez Canyon Wilderness just south of Grand Junction, Colorado. I'm not far enough off trail to camp yet, but this is a great spot. This little overhang, you can see there's already been someone here a long time ago. An old fire ring right there. Down climbing that was a little sketchy, but now I'm pretty much in a safe spot, so that's good. So this is gonna be my home for the night. I'll make a little fire there, put my sleeping bag in here, might put my reflective blanket up here to kind of absorb that heat a little bit, or kind of reflect it onto my body down here, but it's not too cold, so I'm not really worried about it. Okay, now that that's going, I'm gonna go fill up my little kettle in this cup with some snow that I got over here in the shade. Try and conserve my water for tomorrow, the hike out. Some instant coffee, keep me awake because I'm probably gonna do a little bit of homework while I'm here. Woo. It's already very warm in here. The idea is to lay down on this and have the heat reflect off of it, and I can already feel it's a lot warmer here. And if I have to, I can roll it over on top of me if I get really cold, but I don't foresee that happening. I'm gonna lay my sleeping pad down here, sleeping bag. This is my home for the night. Very warm, fairly comfy. It's kind of cramped quarters, but it's this little rock overhang is, and this other boulder is kind of stopped the wind completely, so I think I'm gonna sleep pretty good tonight. Firewood over there for the morning, or in case I get super cold in the middle of the night. Well, I slept so good that now I slept late, and time to get my day started. It's pretty warm, as you can tell. I had to take off all my layers, so I slept like a rock, so it wasn't too bad at all. I decided to climb back up out of the rim. It's a lot more challenging option. There's two options. I could have tried dropping down, skirting the river down there, and then climbing up near the trailhead. But I was only about 90% sure that there was a way out. And just judging from the topo map, and it was all exposed by the sun, no snow, so you know, the chance that there wasn't water down there, I would have been in trouble. So I decided to hike up the way I knew 100% sure that there was a way out. It's farther than when I dropped down. I can't climb back up the way I dropped in. It's too steep, but this is a lot more work, but at least like there's snow that I've been eating on. I still have 2 liters of water, so I'm totally good, but just always playing it safe. No need to risk for a weekend backpacking trip. Just hiked out of the canyon. It was pretty tough psychologically too. I mean, it wasn't super dangerous, but I kept getting anxiety because it was really steep and rocky. So I had to pause a lot to catch my breath, get out of my head a little bit. I was feeling a little anxious, but I'm up at the top. There's plenty of snow, so I'll be able to melt some and make lunch and some coffee. I still got 1.5 liters of water, so pretty good. I think I got about 4 miles to the trail. This reminds me of a Western movie, like I'm sitting up on this ridgeline waiting to ambush someone. This is on the other side of the ridge from what I camped on. I camped on over there. I just hopped over here to take a look. It's just endless. There's so much empty land out there. Gonna melt some water to heat up some lunch. Doing it kind of sheltered from the wind right here. When I'm on a short, quick backpacking trip, it just makes sense to have these basic dehydrated food. I know a lot of people hate them. Also, a lot of guys on YouTube try and take their entire kitchen out with them and cook them, but for me it's just light, fast, and simple. I learned the hard way, when you're eating these, you need the camping spoon with the long handle so you can reach in there and not get your hands all messy. It's incredible. I just see so many fresh elk tracks down here, and deer tracks, and I haven't seen anything, but it's just fresh track. There's very little for them to eat, but I guess there's a lot of space for them to roam, and nobody's down here in the canyons bothering them. Holy shit. That's a nice one. Oh, it's pretty wrecked, but damn, that's a good one. And there's a trailhead right here called the McCarty Trailhead. You can see that this whole area is just public land, so there's a lot to explore, but in this particular trip, I hiked up this way a little bit. I went off trail, I just kind of explored this whole area. I came down here, and at a really kind of steep area, I dropped down into this canyon here, which is Palmer Gulch. I just kind of explored this area, hiked back up here, hiked up this way, farther, and at some point I popped up here. I found a very small entrance into this area, and then I hiked up here, did another little loop off trail, pretty much just skirted this whole area here, right on the rim there, circled back around here, crossed here, and then I came back down. So as a general reference to the area, this map from National Geographic is okay, but it's no substitute for a legitimate topo map, a detailed 7.5 minute topo map of the area. I get these off the USGS website in their topographic map section. I think it's like $10 per sheet, and then I laminate them. For an area like the Dominguez Canyon Wilderness, if you're going off trail, it's vital that you have a topographic map. It can be really dangerous to try and explore it without one. The terrain is really rugged. You might down climb into a steep canyon and not be able to get out because you misjudge some features on the map. And if you don't know how to use a topo map, I suggest getting this book. I highly recommend it. Read it, learn it. And then of course, as a safe bet, it's always good to have a GPS unit like this old school Garmin eTrex Legend HCX. This is lightweight, and it's been pretty good the last couple of years.